Hi guys, John from Cinematic Studio here. Let me give you a quick tutorial about the hotkeys you can use in Cinematic Studio. First of all, let me tell you about the most important hotkeys. Space to play or pause playing the video, Enter to go to the beginning of the video, Escape, which you use in the timeline to stop what you're doing and go back to normal mode, Arrows, left right move you one frame to the left or one frame to the right, up down move you 10 frames to the left or 10 frames to the right, and Tab moves between objects. Some of these hotkeys are contextual and I've created a different tutorial just dealing with these. The link is below. I really encourage you to take a look. And now for the other hotkeys. Let's start with F1, which opens the help pane like this. You can then eventually type something and it will filter out to that. You can just click the link and you'll see the tutorial. Let's get back here. This one is a bit of a semi hotkey. It's Ctrl-mousewheel to zoom in or zoom out at where you are, like this. The action hotkeys, which are copy, Ctrl-C, paste, Ctrl-V, cut, Ctrl-X, delete, the delete hotkey, ripple delete, it's shift delete, undo is Ctrl-Z, and redo is Ctrl-Y. A bit more info on the copy paste. Copy will work on any item on the timeline, for example right here, and paste is contextual. It will paste exactly where the mouse is, for example here. And this will only work if the layer or the track allows it to paste. For example, you may have like a track that only has texts, and if you want to paste a video, it won't work. But other than that, wherever you are, bam. And since we're dealing with hotkeys, let's just test them a bit. Ctrl-Z and Ctrl-Z, and there we go. The hotkeys to change the current tool. The tools are the little icons on the left of the timeline. We have N for normal mode, which is the default. We have Ctrl-B for blade. We have R for roll slide mode. We have S for slip. We have P for snap. We have F for frozen video. We have Ctrl-D for speed, and we have Ctrl-R for record. Now let's just go back to normal. I press N. We also have I and O hotkeys, which are used in my Media Pane, like this on a video. You press I, this will start selecting. You press O, this will end selecting, and then you press E and it will send that selection to the end of the main track, like this. You can also use I and O in the timeline. So for instance, if you press I here, it will remove the left part of the video up to where you are, like this. And if you press O here, it will do the reverse. Basically, it will remove everything on the right of the video, like this. And then you also have B hotkey, which basically splits this in two, like this. We also have H, which toggles the track height. We have three settings: small, normal, and big. By default, all tracks are normal, You press it once, it goes big. You press it again, it goes small. You press it again, it goes normal. The idea for small is when you have a lot of tracks and you want to have an overview, and the idea for big is when you edit keyframes. You can manually toggle it on, as I've shown you with the H hotkey, or for example, if you press to show the keyframes, this will automatically make the track big, like this. And if you turn it off, it will make it normal again. And finally, if you edit keyframes, we have a few hotkeys for that. K to toggle show hide keyframes for the selected object, like this. Show or hide. Let me show it again. Now, when you want to create a keyframe, you can create one at the playhead. Like for example, if the playhead is here, it will be created here. Or you can create one at the mouse with Alt click, like this. And you can use the less than and the higher than hotkeys to move between keyframes, like this, which are basically the equivalent of these buttons right here. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and as usual, if you have any questions, drop them below, and if you have any suggestions for new tutorials, drop them below as well. Thanks.